What is up, you guys? It is your boy Gian here from PumaPlow. Welcome back to another fast time harvest video of the Field 14 here on the Rattlesnake. I do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. How's it going? Welcome, boys and girls. Fast time harvest video number 2. Here it comes. As you guys can see, I made a purchase since the last video. I picked up another auger wagon. And my theory for that was, I know it's, first off, I know how ridiculous that sounds and that seems, having two auger wagons behind a tractor. And yeah, I'm with you. It's ridiculous. But because I'm using the track Challenger with all the horsepower, and well, most of this field is flat. You know, there are some hills on the other side. It gets a little steep over there. But I'm able to keep up with the harvesters so much better having two. Now, obviously they're stopped right now, but that's because I think I got up and took a little break or something before actually recording this video. Like between, well, obviously it's been some time since that last high-speed video. Obviously you can tell the clock has progressed on the map, and we are to the back and forth passes now. Instead of going round and round the field to do the end rows, whatever you want to call them. Now we are going back and forth across the field, and actually that makes things a lot easier to keep up with, I feel like, instead of going round and round and all of that. Going back and forth seemed to help quite a bit. Yeah, but I know two auger wagons behind a tractor is kind of ridiculous. I'm with you guys on that, but hey, simple fact of the matter is it worked, and it would help me out quite a bit. With one auger wagon, it seemed like they were still stopping a fair bit, and well, obviously for productivity we don't want them to stop at all, so I had to try to keep them moving basically. And with two auger wagons it seemed to work out fairly well. And I was trying to fill the auger wagons every time, you know, 154,000 liters. That's a lot of sugar beets at a time here, you know? But with having two sets of these tractors with the tippers just sitting over here waiting for me. And, oh, I guess the train was full. Oh, and actually between videos, I didn't record it, but I took a whole train, 500, well, it was actually, I took the 700,000 something liter train, but put 500,000 liters of sugar beets in the north building. So there's a lot of sugar beets up there. Just saying. That's yeah. And so that building's full. It holds 500,000, and it's full, good to go. And that's all that matters, right? So one building down. Train still has some on it. I believe I emptied the building out here entirely before starting to record this video. So yeah, you can tell. So if one building's already full, we are nowhere near done with this field yet. And you can see we have quite a ways to go yet, but hey, that's okay. Maybe it's not okay. I can't wait to record the next video in this series to show you guys what I had to do just to finish this harvest. I guess take your guesses, place your bets down below. What do you guys think I had to do? I would say give me a total number, but I don't know what a total number is at this point. It's yes, that's how many. Yes. A lot. I actually don't know. That might give it away what I had to do to finish this harvest, just by me not giving you guys a total number. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's all good. Back to emptying sugar beet harvesters, right? It was a lot. It was a lot to keep up with. I actually can't wait to sell them all and just see how much money we actually make. You know, what was this field? What did this field cost us? Like 1.6 million or something? 1.4 million. I might have to open up another save of Rattlesnake to see. I also don't remember how many hectares this map was, or this field was, besides a lot. I don't remember, so I might have to open up another Rattlesnake save just to kind of check that out because I am curious now. I am a little curious. I'm going for a tab. I don't know why. I have no idea why I just did that, but hey, you got to see what all my equipment's not doing. Just sitting around. We are done seeding. We will seed this field with something after we get done harvesting, obviously. It might skip a harvest. Like it might not get planted in whatever I planted the other fields in, barley or something. I'm not sure what I planted, honestly. It might skip a harvest because I did have to fast time, obviously, because you can tell it's getting a little late in the old day here, and because of that, I wanted to fast time before the next video. So before the next video, this map has already been fast time actually as of recording this voiceover, so there's that. There is that. But I could not get over the volume of sugar beets here. I know this is a big field. You know, I knew that when I bought the field, and honestly what I should have done when I purchased the field was broken out the planter and just planted over them, or broke out the disc, which I probably would not have done that because that's something I actually need to upgrade on this map. I have that little tiny, I don't even know what you call it, little tiny disc on this map. I need to upgrade to something bigger. I feel like maybe something out of the big bud pack or the horse pack. Ooh, the horse pack. There's some good cultivators in that horse pack. Probably get something out of there. But realistically, I only need those when I'm planting like corn or sunflowers or whatever. So not very often is when I need those. So not really a big deal. Not really a big deal at all. But yeah. Man, I still can't get over how many hours I actually put into this. And no, I haven't actually told you guys yet. I think I said it on a stream. I think a couple weeks ago I said it on a, well, like, real time for me. I think I said it on a stream maybe last night for me, like IRL. It's Thursday, December 14th right now. I'm not sure at this point when this video is being released. I tend to just record, and then I'll figure that out later, kind of thing. Like, I didn't realize when I was recording the Goldcrest map, the end of the Goldcrest map, that its last video comes out on December 3rd. Or not December 3rd, January 3rd, 2018. I didn't realize, and actually these videos here be getting kind of close to that time frame as well, but I didn't realize that's when the video was going to come out. It's like, that's far away, but it's really not. You know, next year is upon us. What are you guys looking forward to for the year of 2018? I have a couple things, I guess. Just continuing to grow the channels. And I was actually talking about it in the stream last night. Obviously, we raise a bunch of money for Extra Life. You know, our 2017 goal is $10,000. That's a lot of money, right? $10,000 is a lot of money. Next year, I would like to look into, anyway, I don't know for sure, but I would like to look into, obviously we're going to do Extra Life next year. That's 100% slam dunk guarantee. We will do Extra Life next year. We will raise as much money for the kids as possible. But it would be cool to take a 12-hour stream here and there and do it for a different charity, you know, a different cause. But we got to find good causes. We got to find good charities. So there's that. But it would be cool, you know, maybe next December-ish, early December, do a 12-hour for Toys for Tots. Something like that, you know. It would be really cool to support some other stuff, other causes as well. And that would be very good to do. Because there's more than just, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of causes out there. A lot of good charities that need money to do a lot of good. And with the power of the PumaPlow community, I feel like we can do that. You know, even if we set small goals, you know, a 12-hour stream, I wouldn't expect to raise like, you know, $5 grand or anything in a 12-hour stream. But even if we set, you know, small, modest goals that are achievable, obtainable, and come up with tortures that we would have to do if we hit our goal, and what will I have to do after that, basically, you know? I'm not going to glitter my beard. I'm just throwing that out there now. Glitter beard is never going to happen, okay? It's not a thing that's going to happen for me. Glitter is my #1 irrational fear. I don't know why, but glitter just bothers me, okay? It just does, all right? I'm not a fan of glitter. It gets everywhere. It's not a good time. Which actually, I don't know if I told this in like a YouTube video or a live stream, but I was buying some dowel rods over at Walmart. You know, like the little wooden rods, you know what I'm saying? I built those stars for my Christmas display out of them. And I was picking through the box because they were all mixed up. And I was pulling out the ones that I wanted, of course. And I looked down, and the whole one end of the box of dowel rods was covered in blue glitter. And I kind of started freaking out a little bit because it was all over my hand. And luckily it didn't get on like my coat or anything because it was cold, but luckily it was just on my hand. So then we walked to the tape aisle at our local Walmart because I needed the white duct tape for those stars as well. And the tape aisle just happens to be the aisle with brooms in it. So I walked up to a push broom and just, you know, kind of used the push broom to get the glitter off my hand. It was kind of funny, actually. It was kind of amusing. My irrational fear of glitter. I know it's weird. I know. Everybody's got something that they're not a fan of. And that something for me is 100% glitter, okay? 100%. Just not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. And I know there's some other people that feel me on the glitter, that are not fans of glitter as well. But definitely 100% not a fan of glitter. John from PumaPlow proves his message. Just saying. Not a fan at all. But hey, that's all right. We'll move on. No big deal. And then actually, my mom found this. It's another glitter story, so buckle up, buttercups. My mother found plans for a wooden snowflake. And you basically make it a shelf that you hang on your wall, and you can put little trinkets in there at Christmas time, and it looks cool. Well, she thought it'd be a great idea to paint it white. Okay, snowflakes are white, no big deal. And use glitter paint. So, as of recording this voiceover, we're about half done building the actual snowflake itself at the farm. And I haven't actually recorded any of it because I'll be completely honest, it's amateur hour. We're not exactly sure what we're doing. We're figuring it out as we go. If it turns out well, and maybe for like next year or something, we could make a video about it, or about one, like building another one, let's say. But basically, because this is the first one we're building, it's kind of tricky. We're using brad nails and wood glue and all kinds of fun stuff, but I don't like filming stuff on the farm too much that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to look like an idiot or a noob, even though I am both of those things most of the time. I don't want to put that out there too much, you know. I don't film everything that goes on the farm. I film what I want to show you guys, and then I edit out about 90% of it. Just saying. There is that. But basically, we couldn't find any glitter white paint. So we're going to paint it white first, and then we're going to go back at it with clear glitter paint. So like a clear coat of glitter. Now, I don't know what anybody else thinks about glitter. I know what a couple people think about glitter. But this just sounds like the worst idea of all time. What it sounds like to me, we actually had this galvanized paint for a little while that we... I don't even remember what we painted it on, but it was galvanized spray paint. And it had like the galvanized flakes in it. It got on every single surface at the farm. We obviously were painting in the shed. It was well ventilated. We had our fan on, which was a terrible idea because the fan grabbed that galvanized stuff and blew it all over everything in the back of the shed. Everything was sparkly with the galvanized bits in it. Every single thing in the back of the shed had galvanized bits all over it. It was terrible. And I fear that the glitter paint is going to be just as bad, probably worse than that. I'm not looking forward to actually using it. I will not have my camera anywhere near it. I'm not getting glitter all over my my new GoPro and stuff. My Hero 5 with the Karma Grip, which I don't use the Karma Grip all the time. The thing I use most about the GoPro is the head mount. I use the head mount a lot. The Karma Grip, I would say, is probably my least used thing with that new GoPro. But when I do use it, it gives you real nice, smooth, buttery footage. You know what I'm saying? It's real nice. I just need to maybe use it a little bit more. But so much of the on the farm is just, I'm not that I'm like too busy to film, but it takes time away from whatever I'm doing. And it's nice just to throw the head mount on and, you know, you take you guys along, basically. You guys see what I see, and that's just that. You know, I like the head mount style of videos, but at the same time, I know they're a bit shaky and stuff like that. But hey, with that new GoPro, they look real good, right? Just saying. At 60 frame FPS. 60 frame FPS. I just said the same thing twice. 60 frame a second on the farms. I've been pretty much doing all those in 60 frames lately, and I think they look good. I mean, they work, right? They work. Anyway, that's enough about the On the Farm series, right? So sugar beets, we're actually knocking this out. It really, once I got going back and forth in the field and I got in a good rhythm with the auger wagons, it really, yeah, it took forever, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Having 2 auger wagons really did help. And you can see this tractor, yeah, it gets it up to 26 miles an hour, but it did struggle a little bit when you get them full. But you're also moving around a lot at a time, so it's okay if it got it full, or if it, you know, struggled a little bit. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. And, yeah, I mean, it worked. It worked. So, after this video ends here in a couple minutes, basically, I continued to play this map for hours. Okay? I will tell you at the end, or I will tell you guys in the next video, how many hours I played this map this particular day. So what I actually did, I recorded the first one where I started the sugar beet harvest, okay, that 20-minute normal speed video. I recorded that this particular day. And then I recorded the first high-speed harvest video. Then there was a few minutes in between, maybe it's 10 or 15 minutes in between that video and this video. Maybe longer, I forget. So then I recorded this one, and they were about an hour each. I think this one was actually an hour and 8 minutes before I shrunk it down via fast time. And then I sat and played. And did I ever play this game? I had a great time. I mean, it's Farm Sim. I'm always having fun playing the game. But harvesting these sugar beets got a little repetitive. Now, I will also tell you, I filled all the trains up. Okay? I'm not going to tell you, I don't know how many, like, total number. I have no idea on that. But I will tell you this much. We're going to need a special piece of equipment to haul the rest of the sugar beets. Shouldn't say to haul, because it doesn't really haul them, but to pick them up. Ooh, that might be a spoiler. Uh-oh. We're going to need a special piece of equipment to handle, we'll just say handle, the rest of the sugar beets. A very special piece of equipment that we actually, I think we leased on this series before, trying to do some stuff with it, but it didn't work out like I wanted to. We will be leasing it again on this series, and it'll probably be in the next video. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that the next video in this series. I greatly appreciate you guys watching. Make sure, if you guys like this video, hit that like button for more. Subscribe with notifications on if you have not already done so. I'd greatly appreciate it. And as always, have a great day. And I just butchered another outro. But thank you guys for watching. Toodles.